Whenever we are talking about a Naxalism is the movement which is started by the Naxalwadi. This is a one village name, okay, Naxalwadi village, which is located nearby the Darjeeling in West Bengal. Now, why they started this Naxalwadi organization or this Naxalism? What is their main criteria? Their main criteria is nothing but they want their right, the small farmers, the poor people, the farmer who holding, sorry, the farmers whose land is under the control of Lord, or we can say whose land is under the control of the lake. So they want their rights. The farmer want their rights. And that's why not only farmer, the small land owner or the poor people who is living under poverty, they want their right. And afterward, what happened? Yes, exactly. They make an organization and they started a Naxalite movements. Okay, in that what they did, they started a Naxalite movement by taking a red flag in their hand. Okay, I will show you. Just you can see that this is a symbol of Naxalite flag and the color of this flag is red. But why it is red so? Because you can know what the red color simplifies or red color symbolize. Red colors means what, student? Yes, exactly. They want to represent this all thing through the red color flag. Yes, danger. Yes, very good. So stop, war, then blood, dangerous. They all thing want to symbolize and explain through this flag. And this flag, this movement, their main objective of establishing action committee. They always having rifles and guns in their hand. Okay, and their main objective to they want proper manner, they want proper respect, like small landowners, the landlords who control the farms of the small peasants. They want proper respect, they want their land back, they want proper rights for each and everything. And that's why the people, the Naxalwadi people, they started a Naxalite movements with the red flag. And the exploitation which happened at that time, as you all know, the farmers is totally exploited. The n number of exploitation is happening with the farmer by the landlords. And because of this, they started a movement, and slowly and gradually it take a side of the terrorism. It take a face of terrorism. And to prevent this all the thing, to take a certain action against Naxalbadi movements, the government has drawn a certain schemes and welfare policy. By welfare policies and scheme, the government and the Naxalbadi movement has been stopped. And the government tried to make this type of violence. The government tried to stop this type of violence. Okay. And we can found nowadays the Naxalwadi movement is also make a one formation, make a one organization, or we can say they make a one army. The army name is People Liberalization Guerrilla Army. People Liberalization Guerrilla Army means what? The people, they want a freedom. Liberalization means freedom. The people who belong to small communities, who is totally poor, the small farmer. They want the freedom. They want their rights. And because of this, this army has been settled. This army has been established. That is People Liberalization Guerrilla Army. And this army is established by Naxalwadi. Okay. And now we can also in 2013, if we take a look in 2013. So Naxalwadi movement, you can see here where it is severely affected. Okay. So you can, and you can see here the red colors. Okay, can you tell me on which places the severely affected area of Naxalwadis? Because in 2013, slowly and gradually, the Naxalwadis or Naxalism has been decreased. The Naxalism has been decreased because now each and every person has getting their rights, has getting the government opportunities, has getting the policies which is made by government. So slowly and gradually, the government has giving the opportunity and government has placing some schemes. And because of this, Naxalism has been decreased. But now if we are talking 2013, in some places, the several affected places we can see. So can you tell me? Yes, very good. Patna, Raipur, Ranchi. Okay. So in these places we can see now also Naxalism are took a place in some areas. Okay. But we are talking about 2030. Okay. So there are the some places in a, you can say the places like, yes, very good. Patna, Raipur, Ranchi. Yes. So there are the some places where moderately affected areas are there. Moderately affected areas. You can see the orange portion that is in Ranchi. It is not that much as compared to, yes, exactly. Very good. In Hyderabad also you can find some Naxalisms are there. Not in some areas the Naxalism is found, but the areas which we can see in the map, on that, the some places have been there where Naxalism now also has been taken a place. It started by the one village which is named as Naxalbadi, which is located in Darjeeling district, and it taken place in 1967. And now also it is ongoing process. Now also we can found this type of Naxalism in some of our Indian places. The places like we can see, the places like where we can found the Naxalism, that is Andhra Pradesh. Okay, yellow color means we can found here, yellow color means marginally, means lower affected Naxalism district. For example, Hyderabad. In one or two village of Hyderabad, Naxalism has been located. Okay, lower. But we can found that in Gadchiroli. Okay, then in Telangana, then in Allah, sorry, then in Sukma, which is in Chhattisgarh, or we can say Chandrapur in Maharashtra, Balaghat, Mandala in Madhya Pradesh, then Kanpur, then Koraput in Odisha. So this type of villages we can found that Naxalwadi has been now also affected, but slowly and gradually it has been decreased. Okay, slowly and gradually it has been decreased. We have already found in our India, and it is in large movement. Now also if we talk now communalism, yes, we can find communalism in our some nearby areas also. Communalism means one of the loyalty and commitment to the interest of our own minority or ethnic group rather taken an interest in our society as a whole. For example, if we take an example of the one person who is belong from your caste, what do you say? This is from my caste. Hey, this is from my religion. Yes or no? So this is nothing but the communalism. When we are taking an interest in our group, in our religion, when we are taking an interest in our minority, in our ethnic group, this is nothing but communalism. But somewhere this is a wrong. But how it is started? How the communalism has been started? The communalism, the seed of the communalism is put by the British in our mind. That is, you know about the divide and rule system, student? What the British did? Divide and rule. Yes. So by this manner, British started manipulating, or we can say started the thing of divide and rule. They are talking the good thing. That is, we can take an example, putting some thoughts in their mind against each other. They are started dividing and rule. And somewhere British is putting the seed of communalism in India. And now slowly and gradually, as we can see before British, okay, now also if you found in certain societies, people of different religion, communalism is not in each and every area of the India. But in the some of the areas, we can find the communalism. If we can see communalism, we can also take an example of the area which is without communalism. Like people of different religions, okay? If we take an example of society or one building, people of different religions come together and they are celebrating festival. When they are living in one society, people of different religions come together. They are celebrating festivals. Yes or no? Yes, exactly. So we can say here the communalism is not happening. But in some area, communalisms are happening. The people who is belonging to same religion, same criteria, same minority, they are working with them or they are supporting them. So we can find that people of different religions, but in some area, people of different religions living happily together. Since many centuries, okay, many centuries people are living together in our India. They are also making different festivals together also. Yes or no, students? Yes. The people in our India, not in the all our places the communalism happens, because the people for festivals or for any type of events, they come together. The different religious people come together and celebrating festivals. Afterwards, fanaticism is the base of communalism. What is fanaticism? It is the base of communalism. How? Because when we are started negative thinking about different religion, slowly and gradually, what happened? We are not trusted in another religion's person. What we are thinking? No, the person who is belong to this religion, na, they are like that only. They are the same. The behavior of this religion are same. So this type of thinking we are established in our mind. The negative thinking. And slowly and gradually, the festival, so we can say it is the taking a phase of strikes, riots. Because of riots, strikes, and because of communalism, what type of thing has been happened? What type of disadvantages has been happened? Yes, very good. Yes, loss of life. Yes, very good. Someone kills someone, yes, for other caste match. Okay, yes, this is also one good point. Okay, so because of communalism, what happened? Sometimes we are insulting someone's. For example, if anybody speaks about the people of their religions or in their language, we are insulting them. Yes or no? So this all thing is the negative points. This all thing is worst. And communalism is not good because it disturbed our economics. It it kill the life of innocent peoples. It harm the public properties. It destroy the peace of our country. Okay, so it is really important that we should trust each other. We should trust each other in the basis of coexistence, not about the religions. Don't trust any person related to religions. Trust each and every person on the basis of coexistence. If trust break, what happened now? If trust breaks, social unity is also break. The people never, if the trust break, people never try to live together. So trust is the most important thing. So because of national unity, if you want to live in the national unity, we should always keep a trust in each and every person. We should accept the good practice and ideas of each other. That yes, if this person is talking something good, we should appreciate this person. Yes, very good, Ganesh. We all are an Indian, first of all. Did you watch the Chak De India movie? Yes. Okay, in that, what Shah Rukh Khan says, we first of all, we all are an Indian and we all are equal. Then we from other state. First of all, we all are an Indian. So always think that we all are an Indian and all are equal over there. Okay. And because of this, we can able to do a development in our country. Okay, and this is the nothing but the national unity. If you whenever you trust each other persons. Now the next is regionalism. Whenever we are talking about regionalism, it is nothing but in a short manner, it is a devotion to the interest of one's own region. One's own region means, for example, we are living in Maharashtra, okay? So we are only love and we are only like the people who belongs from Maharashtra and the people are from Maharashtra, okay? So the interest of one own region, it is nothing but the regionalism. So in regionalism, sometimes what happened? To introduce oneself, what we say, different answers. Some are saying I'm from Badlapur, I'm from Maharashtra, I'm from Kerala, I'm from Uttar Pradesh, and some are saying I'm from India. Okay, so here I mark some students. Some are saying that I am from Wangni, I am from Badlapur, I am from Uttar Pradesh. This is nothing but the regionalism. This is nothing but the regionalism. When you are saying I am from India, you're not at the point of regionalism. But when you're saying I am from Badlapur, I am from Maharashtra, I am from Satara, here the point comes regionalism. Because what is your interest? Your interest toward only one region, your own region. Very good, Ganesh. You're from India. Okay, fine. So here when we are talking that I am from Bengali, I am from Marathi, I am from Maharashtra, I am from West Bengal, I am from Uttar Pradesh. So this is nothing but the regionalism. Love from own provinces, interest toward our own provinces, not for other provinces. But yes, it is nature, it is natural, it is not wrong to feel good and feel interest in our own provinces, but it should not become abnormal. Because sometimes what happened now, regionalisms is taken a places of strikes and riots. We can too, it's natural to feel good for our own religion, but this is not should be abnormal. Because when it take a place, abnormal place now, what happened, the somewhere the opportunity, or we can say the development has been stopped, because the states are not possible for developed, because the people, because the people, yes, it should be in control, because the people who belongs to backward states, usually they are not developed, who belong to backward state, usually they are not developed. If you take an example, states or other cities, it is totally disturbed, they are totally disturbed, their peace are totally disturbed, and it started negative impact on national unity. And somewhere the people who belongs to developed states, they believe that they are superior. Sometimes they are believe that I am superior, our states are superior because we are developed, and they are inferior who's not developed that much as compared to us. So this point of view is wrong, because we are comparison the two states. So one and all, it is good to encourage another state also. Yes, very good. First of all, we should never discriminate between lower caste and upper caste. Then only we started somewhere to equal, to feel equal, that all person are equal. So always think positive, never compare any person or never compare any states. Okay, so we can see here. Okay, so we can see that Naxalwadi movements, then we can also find their regionalism, communalism. Yes, Avdut, very good. So I hope that all the things has been. Let's see who is the winner of our quiz activity. Okay, first is Ayushi, then Soumya, and then third is Avdut. Very good, congrats.